Hello and welcome to what is yet again a Wednesday, the morning after, the evening after the night before. It's a little bit touchy, if I'm honest, mate. I'm a little bit delicate
You
today.
look delicate. You look delicate. Well, it's, to be fair, obviously winning the playoff final against a very, very strong Brentford side was extremely impressive. I watched the game. Joe Bryan had an absolute standout performance. I've watched that free kick goal numerous times now. The audacity for him to
Cheeky,
pull
wasn't
that
it?
off, and just be like, put the ball in, boys, put the ball in.
Yeah, it's
Brilliant.
totally cheeky. It was really, really cheeky, and fair play to him. It's a club that I adore, and it's a club that finally we're back where we belong. Granted, it's only a season out of it, but we were
That's
going to
not
have a
bad.
few.
That's not bad. That's not too bad, really, to kind of bounce back that quickly, considering how many times Brentford have been in playoffs, and they've yet to get there. From what I can remember, it's like 50 years or so. I don't even know how long it is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
been a
mate.
while since
It's been
Brentford have
a big
touched
while.
the Premier League. And as I said, obviously they've had one of their strongest squads in such a long time. But now
Yeah.
it's going to be a situation of the vultures are circling. They're going to start getting picked apart now, and it's gonna take
I love it.
it's gonna take a little while. I was talking to somebody actually last night about Brentford and the fact that their club policy is they don't have a youth team. They've only got a B team, and they just play
Yeah.
competitive friendlies all the time because they're not willing to sort of pay, the 12 to 15 million pounds that's required to really run a youth team at that
It's
level.
crazy, man. Mate, I'm
So
just
it's kind of like
elated.
a new wave of how things will be done, maybe potentially. So we shall see. But anyway, we digress. Obviously, Lee is he's delicate. He's delicate. So we've got to be nice and chill with him today because obviously, Fulham are back in the Premier League. Arsenal won
I've had
the FA
about
Cup as
3 hours sleep. 3 hours sleep on
well.
this, mate.
Yeah, so both of our
Hilarious.
football clubs have had great
Success.
successes over the last couple of days. FA Cup final, Arsenal versus Chelsea. We beat them 2-1 on the Saturday afternoon evening. So Sunday for me was completely out of play. And then obviously yesterday, Fulham for yourself. So fantastic stuff. Fantastic
Superb.
stuff.
But obviously, this episode we're going to have some guests on from a certain football club.
Yes.
We are charity partners with, which to me still blows my mind, and very thankful for the opportunity to have this with Haywards Heath. If you can see in the background, I know it's not a good picture, but it's Haywards Heath's ground. And this Saturday at 10 o'clock, we will kickstart what is going to be a 24-hour marathon walk. Everybody's welcome.
Yeah, please. Exactly.
More people that come.
We can't emphasize
better.
that enough. Yeah, we can't emphasize that enough. We want people to know and understand that we would love to see everyone and anyone that's available to get themselves down for the event because more the merrier, as they say. But also, more people means less walking for me and Lee.
Damn right, man. I've got dreams. I've got nightmares of me doing
we've
it
got the
at
live
4
stream.
o'clock.
You know what I mean? We've got the live stream. So we want to be as engaging as possible to the camera and everything like that. And we'd like to have someone that's kind of doing to do the walking. We'll have their name in the bottom corner and stuff like that to notify you who's currently doing the walking and how many laps they're currently on, that sort of thing. Lee's agreed to 50 miles. Well, there we go. Perfect. So that's it. That'll start at 12 a.m. 12 a.m. sharp is when he agrees to the 50 miles. Is that right, Lee? I'm pretty sure that's correct. Is that?
Mate, I'll do it. I don't care. I don't mind. I'll walk. I'm really looking forward to it, to be fair. Obviously,
yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to it as well.
We're pushing to get funding for what we do. And obviously, every penny you donate to us, it's going to change lives and save so many lives, which it already has done with little money towards it. And also, we're obviously with COVID, I know everybody's been affected by it. Non-league football in particular has been really affected by it. And to me, I'm a massive fan of non-league football. I totally believe in non-league football. It is just a wonderful thing. And the lads down at Haywards Heath have been so supportive. Roy, Byron, Tom, they're a great bunch of lads. They're very accessible, very forthcoming and very understanding as to what we do and why we walk and so forth. So to me, I wanted to say thank you to them and kind of put them in the right direction. You know, no one else is gonna help them. You know, the FA, so forth. I'm not really grassroots fans, if I'm honest. But me, on the other hand, I love it. I love it, and I think just helping them out, and they've done so much for the community during this COVID-19 coronavirus, whatever you want to call it. That I think it's time for the town to come out and help them. I know everybody's struggling with money and so forth, but you know,
every little helps. Every
little does help. And I don't know if you saw my tweet the other day regarding the shirt. I spent ages doing that poster. I got back from Manchester on Sunday night, early hours of Sunday morning, and doing it, and no one wants it. Unbelievable. Who don't want this match worn Fulham shirt by none other than the wardrobe himself, Mr. Papa Bouba Diop? Obviously, we've gone up.
Obviously, topics of interest. There we go. Topics of interest around Fulham is going to be high at the moment. Definitely. Transfer window is open as well, so there's going to be lots of talks about bolstering the squad and see who they can bring in. Obviously, that's going to be happening with everyone. But, you know, it's very interesting when you see teams coming up from the Championship to try and just survive because it's, you know, the Premier League is more competitive than it's ever been before. Money talks, you know, you got FFP, but that apparently doesn't exist to certain people. So it will be interesting to see the disparity between the teams now in the Premier League, because it's getting forever and ever harder. You know, before you had the top 4, now you got the top 6, and it'll forever grow. It'll be the magnificent 8, the great 10.
So it is going to be. We're going to start.
It's going to be chaos
with Fulham back in the Premier League, and we've got a lot of London clubs. We are going to walk to all London clubs if it's allowed. If we can go to football, so forth. Yep. You know, we're going to play it by ear, but the plan is to walk to, like we done 2 years ago when we went up. London calling calm was our little line, and we done it all. Peter Trainer. This one's to you, who was a guest on this show. This one's to you. I can finally do West Ham now. Cute team. So it'd be Fulham to West Ham, and we'd be doing a lot of other walks with a lot of other teams. But you know, together we can change lives and save lives, and just be better people. I truly believe that football is the key to open up the conversation with men. And obviously, like I keep saying, with Haywards Heath, I can't thank them enough. You know, they're an absolute wonderful outfit. You know, they don't get much. There's no airs and graces down there. Everybody's in it, and the amount of messages that I receive from their players about the walk is quite promising.
Oh, really? Oh, fantastic!
Yeah,
Have you got any of the messages you can shout out?
A few. Byron Napier, he's a good lad. Really, he's captain.
They're playing tonight. Is that correct?
Yeah, they are playing tonight. They're playing
fantastic.
Behind closed doors. So. It's one of them ones, isn't it? It's I would love to go see him. I love it down there. I think it's great. A great sense of community, and being here in Haywards Heath is something that we should embrace, and something that we can push on and kind of support your local team. You know, kids love football. All people love football.
It's the world sport.
Watch it.
Football's the world sport. It's it's one of the easiest sports to get involved in. All you need is a ball.
Yeah. It's
we need is a ball
in itself.
That's it. It's exactly right.
So, what time are you planning to come down on Saturday?
Saturday. So I'm gonna drive down. I've got a friend who's going to be joining me for some of it. His name's Tom. He's a very good friend of mine. He was actually the guy that was on This Morning with me during the London Bridge terrorist attack. So he was my colleague that ran into the hailing bullets and fire and all of that stuff. He's a nutter. Love him to pieces.
I've been good to talk to him, to be fair.
Yeah, he's a great guy. His name's Tom, but we call him PT because he's posh Tom, because he's got the most poshest accent ever.
But you're going to rip him.
Exactly. He's used to it. He's fine with it. It's not a problem. He lives down the road from me, so he'll be jumping in the car with me, and we'll be. We have got parking spaces. Fantastic. Well, hopefully we'll be pulling up around 9 o'clock. That's kind of the time that I want to get there for, is sort of 9 a.m. So I've got time to, grab something, whether it be have a stretch. Very much needed. Have a stretch. But I'm really looking forward to it. So, Lee, can you give us some sort of idea of what sort of setup we're looking at when we get there, for if anybody's planning to join us? So, what sort of things are we doing? Obviously, we'll be there'll be an area where we're going to be sitting and congregating for the live stream, which is going to be, I believe, on your laptop.
Yeah, on this one, we're going to live stream the whole 24-hour walk, so people can see that there's someone out there at any given time. I probably will do the night one, so safety reasons. I don't mind busting my leg or falling over or doing so. I always do. I'm the most accident-prone person.
Obviously, yeah, we're not going to be able to just like pump the floodlights on or anything like that. We're just going to have to get the phones out with a little bit of, or just follow the white lines, that sort of thing.
So that's going to be interesting.
All the things that you don't think about, you've got to put into play here. So yeah, so we're going to have a seated, congregated area where the live stream is going to be, where everyone can just sort of chill,
in the stand. That's just
going to be in the stand that you're just in the picture. Yeah. You can see behind us right now, and there'll always be somebody sort of manning the camera, having conversations with the live stream chat, talking about general interests, having conversations with other people that are there as well about what's going on in their lives, telling their lives as well.
This is a platform for everybody, it's not just me and you rambling on a weekly basis.
This is what's great about what's going to happen on Saturday. This gives a chance for people to just talk one-on-one with each other or with the live stream and talk about their journey and their experiences and what brought them to Walk and Talk, what brought them to this position and a part of their life. Talk about football. It's not a problem. Yeah. The football, as Lee said, football is the reason why we've got together in the first place. Yes, okay, we're all linked together because of mental health and everything like that. But the overall factor is football. So let's talk about the fact that Arsenal have won their 14th FA Cup, and we're just like we don't even win the FA Cup. We just own it and we just lend it out to people. That every now and again we'll just go, do you want it this season? No, we fancy it. We fancy it. So you can talk about football. You can talk about anything. It's not a problem. And we've got 24 hours. So the world is your oyster in regards to time. Get involved.
Definitely. It's got Shaw's just messaged here. Is it out or in the ground? It's in the ground.
We're going to be, so as you can see in the picture just behind me and Lee's faces, you can see the stand there. So that's kind of going to be our area where we're going to be all sitting down. We're going to have the live stream there with the pitch off in the background. I'm guessing that's kind of the idea that you kind of want to go for. I think that'd be quite cool. And then you can kind of see the pitch in the background and there'll be somebody constantly always walking around the pitch. And my idea I thought would be nice is just have the name and how many laps they've done, and we can just update that and on the fly. And we don't want to take it too seriously. We want to have fun at the end of the day. We want to have a laugh, bring some snacks, bring some drinks, and all of that sort of stuff. Let's just have some fun and raise some money for some fantastic causes. And just
it'd be good to see everybody.
Yeah, and that's it. We'll be able to see each other again.
This lockdown has really affected quite a lot of people, and I know for a fact that my phone's been buzzing since kind of semi-lockdown come out and so forth, and everybody is going about their business, obviously wary of everything, but people are starting to go out a little bit more, and so many people have messaged me, let's meet up, let's go for a drink and all that. It's been unreal, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody, and like I said, mate, everybody's welcome. We have, if you go onto our website, we've got the poster up there and there's a contact there. If you want to contact us to get involved, please do, man. You're just why don't you do something positive while we're in semi-lockdown, and feel like you give something back to society. That's kind of what I'm trying to do, and try to reach out and help as many people as I can. I only have one shot at this life, and if I could do what I could do and help others, then so be it. That's the way I look at it.
Exactly. Also, obviously, Lee's sort of briefly mentioned, obviously, we know that COVID or coronavirus is still very much a thing in certain areas, and some people are quite wary about that. So, just let us know on arrival, whether you want to work.
COVID safe.
Do you know what I mean? We're not going to be jumping all over each other and everything like that. If that's not what you want, just let us know. We're obviously very accepting of everybody that's got differences in that area. For example, for me, not a fan of wearing masks purely from the fact that I've got asthma and I don't like having to wear a mask because it's restricts my breathing anyway. So I'll just be careful or whatever like that. But just let us know, of course. Just let us know, and we'll just try and be as safe and as positive.
Yeah,
as
everyone's
possible.
got to take all precautions to
Of
make
course.
sure everybody's well and everybody's fine. You know, I'm really, really looking forward to this. To me, staying up 24 hours doing this is just like a joy, mate. I just get nothing but a buzz from it. It's what I think I've designed for a program to do.
Well, there's going to be lots to talk about, and you know what I mean. It's going to be lots of time for us to just chill and chat and chew the shit, so to speak.
Yeah, to be fair, we ain't seen each other. Well, all of us ain't seen
each other. Well, this is it. It gives us a great example for a great, not example, a great opportunity for us to just get together and just chat.
Exactly. Instead of doing it in a pub with alcohol, instead of doing it
down
the park,
we're doing something positive.
Do something positive, man.
Exactly.
Just go out and do it. Change the world, man. You can change the world. Anybody could do anything they want. They put their minds to it. It's as simple as that. And mate, I'm flaking. Mate, my eyes are really red. It's bad, mate. It's bad. It's bad. I'm so hungover. I was at work today for 6 o'clock. I didn't get to sleep till 3.
You're nuts, dude. Absolutely nuts. So
that's
Sean
what Fulham does.
Speaking of Fulham, Sean wants to talk about Fulham to Arsenal. That's 100%. I'm 100% on board with that.
Yeah.
We've got to do that. 1,000,000%. Is there any other things that we need to talk about, Lee, in regards to? So obviously it's 10 a.m. start on Saturday. There is parking spaces at the ground. Obviously bring refreshments, bring supplies, whatever you need to get you through for however long you're planning on staying with us. Obviously, if you want to stay with us for an hour, if you want to stay with us for 6 hours, if you want to stay with us for longer than that, it's not a problem. It's entirely up to you.
People will put up with us that long, mate.
This is it. You know for a fact that it's going to be me and you at 3 a.m. just looking at each other going,
what are we doing? Happens all the time, mate. Happens all the time.
Exactly. So obviously, and it's going to be going on through to 10 a.m. on the Sunday. So make sure that you bring yourselves anything that you would need, whether it be battery packs for your phone, lots of things to think about, charging wires, making sure you're getting those. I don't know what the weather's going to be like. Is it going to be sunny? Make sure you're bringing yourself a hat.
Really, really hot.
Bring yourself a hat, bring yourself some suntan lotion, bring yourself some sunglasses, bring yourself some comfortable footwear. Just make sure you're being, safe and adult about all of this, because at the end of the day, if you're putting yourselves out in the elements for an extended period of time, it's those situations most of the time where you get caught unstuck. I think the only time I've ever been sunburnt is where I thought it was overcast and I didn't think there was any sun. And that's the only time I got sunburnt, because I just so you just be careful, just be on the ball. Obviously we'll try and there's shade underneath the stand, but if you're doing the walking part of it, or you're and at the end of the day, it doesn't need to be just one person doing the walk. There can be 10 people, however many you want to go walk around, and there's at least 1 or 2 people with the live stream at all times. I'm happy to just let anybody do whatever they want. It's not a problem. We're all there just having a laugh, and we're just raising some money whilst having a laugh. You could do like you said, mate. I can't reiterate that enough. You could do an hour, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, show your face. It really, I just want to see the sense of community within Haywards Heath where I live. I want to see it. I've really got to know a lot of people around here that are really nice. And to me, speaking of, Lee, the Haywards Heath ground, is there a shop or is there an area for? Okay, so because obviously we're very interested in getting some merchandise from the football club. If there's a possibility to be able to. Also, toilets. What's the toilet situation?
Yeah,
we've got toilets working out. Okay, so we've got toilets. We've got internet. We've got power. We've got all of that sorted and everything. Brilliant. Okay, great. Did you say there was a merchandise shop so we can get like?
No, there's not. No. There ain't a merchandise shop, but I could speak to someone in there. If we
can get some sort of merchandise from the football club, that would be absolutely brilliant. Obviously, anything will do. Scarves, shirts would be incredible. But
I think they've got a new shirt coming out soon. Actually,
I was checking out online. It's quite difficult. You have to find specific websites that obviously sell the sort of grassroots football shirts. Are quite difficult to find. So generally, you have to kind of speak to the club personally if it's a grassroots outfit like Haywards Heath. But if we can get ourselves at least one shirt, that would be great. Just just something, even if it's just a shirt for the person that's walking around or whatever. Just something. We'll sort something out. But it looks like we've got all the bases covered, everything like that. Obviously, as you know, we're starting at 10 a.m., but it doesn't mean you need to be there at 10 a.m. You can turn up at 1 p.m., 2 p.m., whatever you want. You can turn up in the middle of the morning or middle of the night on Sunday morning, just to give us a little bit of a boost. Anything at all, whenever you want to turn up, not a problem at all.
No, I'm looking really forward to it, and there's a few surprises out for Saturday. So,
okay, so we've got some surprises to look forward to as well. Fantastic stuff.
Mate, I've been working on this for a bit, and it's just literally, I'm not joking with you, mate. It's literally, as soon as I finish work, I'm straight on it, and then trying to do this, trying to do that.
Surprise me, bro.
Yesterday I took the night off because it was obviously playoff final, and
of course. I was even watching the game. You know, everybody that I was talking to was always just sort of saying, Brentford have got this. This is going to be Brentford. And I was like, oh, you know, you never know. You know, finals, FA Cups, all that sort of stuff, you know, League Cups, any sort of final, anything can happen.
I feel quite bad for Sean, Joel, Johnny, Charlie, the Reading boys. You know, we ain't going to do the sixth part of Fulham to Reading walk 44 miles.
At least for a season.
Well,
fingers crossed. Fingers crossed never again.
2-3 years. I got to laugh, mate. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. You know, a lot of people made a big effort in coming down and coming from a long way. So to me, I take my hat off to you, Sean, coming down from Reading. I know it's not technically that far, but to make an effort for that for Saturday morning is
100%.
And literally, I'm just in awe of so many people, and these people are the ones that keep me going, and the ones that keep me on the line to achieve what I think that can benefit so many men. But no, like I said, mate, I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully, we'll have a chat with a few of the players on Saturday on the live stream. But yeah, I can't wait. I'm buzzing for it, and let's get this community talking. Let's bring men's mental health for football together and save lives.
Exactly. We need to talk about it. We talk about it all the time about how taboo it is to talk about men's feelings and emotions, and how people don't like talking about that sort of stuff. Even I have to drag myself out of it. And, you know, it's been, even though Saturday was an amazing day for me and Sunday was lagging a little bit, you know, last couple of days has been quite tough just mentally for me. And, you know, it's getting better because I'm openly admitting that I am having days where I am struggling. Because before I would just kind of just go, I'm good. I'm fine. You know, the auto response. But it's, you know, I'm making steps to do better and become better, including not this week, next week, I'm doing my first course of CBT. So I'm hoping that it will help me with my fatigue problems and everything like that, you know, with my chronic fatigue syndrome and everything that's progressively getting worse. It's gotten worse as well, obviously, during the lockdown. Everyone's obviously struggling during the lockdown, and everything gets exacerbated, including weight gain and everything like that. It's all difficult and a load on your mental state. People don't realize that your mental health and your physical health are extremely connected.
Massively.
So
it's the reason why this all kicked off 5 years ago, and trying to bring the conversation. You know, there's been a lot of talk about men's mental health over the last couple of weeks. I love it. I think it's great. I think we should be all talking about it and being honest, and obviously being a football fan and trying to use that as a tool to achieve what we've got to achieve is phenomenal. But Deke, you know, you got my number, mate. You give me a call whenever you want. Of course. We throw texts over to each other all the time.
Of course. I'm just really looking forward to Saturday. I think it's going to be absolutely, incredible. I'm going to put some names to some faces and stuff like that.
Exactly. I can't wait for that part. Say. You know, this is what I was going to say. You know, you've spoken to these people on here on the show. You kind of got a rapport with them.
Yeah, of course. You know,
now you've got 24 hours with them, or however long they spend with us.
Well, it depends. You know, it's however long they can put up with me.
Yes,
that's the key. How long will I take? Veto. I'm off. Goodbye. Can't stand Deke for more than an hour or two at best, which I can completely understand. But Saturday is it's been on the diary. Obviously since we've mentioned it, and I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. The problem is though, whenever I get so excited about something, and I want to get involved with it, I don't generally sleep. I sleep even worse than I do normally. So, and the annoying thing is the sleep is the one thing I need for this particular outing. The 24 hours,
Every walk I've ever done, be that overnight or short distance or whatever, or cycle anywhere, I've always not slept the night before. I'm just literally buzzing. I'm like, I can't. I just need to go. I need to go. I need to get it done. And it's a crazy thing. But
I'm bringing me a quilt. I'm bringing a quilt, mate. I'm bringing a quilt.
Bring a pillow. That's all I need.
Yeah, I'm bringing a pillow, and I'm bringing like a little quilt just so I can just pass out whenever I need to. 100%.
Bring your Gunnosaurus. Bring your little Gunnosaurus.
100%. Brentford to Reading's a really good shout. That's a really, really good shout.
Do you know what? I was thinking about this yesterday, and I thought to myself, because every time I walk to Reading or walk from Reading to Fulham, we go past Griffin Park, but obviously they've got their new stadium, and it's a stadium that I want to go to, and I don't think we're going to play there unless we get them in the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup, or whatever you want to call it now. So I think that's a very, very, very good thing. If we go from Reading to Brentford, 100%. That's a really good idea, Sean. That's spot on, mate. I like that.
Nailed it.
That a lot. I like that. I think we could do that, both home and away. Tick off another ground, is what we do. And Ali's in the room. Ali from I think he's from Scotland. I'm not too sure. I'm useless with names, mate. I'm useless. Fine. I'm hopeless.
Fine.
But there's quite a few of us that have already signed up for this walk, so it's going to be intriguing. It's going to be interesting, and let's just get it on. I'm buzzing to see you. I'm buzzing to finally see you and say hello and catch up and kind of just do what we got to do.
Yeah,
it's going to be
like it's been forever. It feels like it's been forever, dude. It's crazy. I know that we're doing this and stuff like that, but it's not the same at all. But I'm buzzing, dude. As I said, I'll be there for about 9 o'clock. Hopefully, I'll have Tom with me as well. We'll get coffees and stuff like that and prepare ourselves for the day's events. I'm hoping, no rain at all, but I'm hoping also no blistering heat like we had the other day where it was like 40 degrees and I felt like I was melting. So anything in between there, I'm a happy man.
I tell you what, walking in the rain is wonderful, mate. It's great. I love it. I'll walk anywhere. I walk anywhere. It don't bother me. But we will.
Damn.
If you obviously we got our socials and everything underneath here. If you want to get in touch and join us, please do, man.
Exactly
to us, and let's start doing something positive. Non-league football needs us.
100%.
We need to help other people. We all got stories. We all come to this table with stories, and by explaining our stories, we're helping other people. You'd be alarmed, well, not alarmed, you'd be shocked how many people we are actually helping, and messages I get and so forth. It's just truly unbelievable. I'm not willing to read them out or anything because that's people's private stuff. I'm not interested in that. But yeah, I've just been blown away by this over COVID and trying to do something positive and trying to raise a smile. We've had some wonderful guests, but it'll be the first time live together.
Yes, it's going to be great. And it won't be the last either, because obviously we've got lots of ideas that we want to do, off the top of my head, the Balkancheski, pie and mash meetup, live stream and everything like that. We've got lots of ideas that we want to do with live meetup streams where we're not just talking on two separate things. And we've got the equipment to do it, and we've got the equipment to do it well. Yeah. So no problems there.
That's it, mate. That's it. I hope to God that's a safe journey down on Saturday, mate. To me, please come and help men's mental health and non-league football. Together we could be the change. Till Saturday, we're going to be live for 24 hours. Ooh, you lucky people.
24 hours, mate. 24 hours of these mugs. And not just us, obviously. So thank God for that. You'll have a break.
That mug.
Yes, that mug.
Where am I?
That mug. Obviously, there'll be lots of us talking and lots of us having conversations. So I'm sure the tangents that will be had on Saturday will be vast and intrusive. There'll be lots of really in-depth conversations. A lot of really in-depth conversations.
I'm looking
very happy
really
to talk
forward
about
to
that.
it. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, like, share, even on Facebook. Please
100%.
like, share. It's going to be a big thing, and with your help, we can make it even bigger. It's as simple as that, and that don't cost anything. Okay,
exactly.
Please help us out. You know, we've done over 9,000 miles in 5 years. It's crazy. It's mad, and let's bring it on Saturday.
Let's get involved, Sunshine.
So Saturday, people, look after yourself. Be good. Keep walking. Keep talking.